This is Stanley. He's currently in training to become a guide dog. It's an important job. One day, a blind or partially sighted person will rely on him for their every step.
Sit. Good boy.
To get ready for that day is a rigorous and intensive process, taking 24 months and costing over £30,000. So far, Stanley's been trained for 6 months, and he's about to have his biggest day yet. He needs to learn how to cope in large crowds of people
Head in.
and how to deal with escalators.
Good boy. Sit.
To get him ready for doing both, today his trainer Elliot is taking him to Oxford Street.
I think he's ready for the challenge today. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think he was. We'll take it slowly, and if at any moment we need to, we'll leave.
Every year, Guide Dogs for the Blind train 780 dogs, but demand is massive, so it's vital they all get through the training. Leading a blind owner into any sort of collision or becoming disturbed in noisy crowds could be calamitous.
It amazes me every time I train one of these dogs. They can take me down a busy road, and I can miss every single person. It's really phenomenal what they can do. Right to the crossing.
Today, Stanley will be expected to lead Elliot through the crowded shopping streets without hitting other pedestrians or obstacles. And for Stanley, that means getting to grips with Europe's busiest shopping street.
Good boy. Touch. I'm going to try and make it as pleasant an experience as possible. Good lad.
He's never encountered this many people or this much noise before.
It's just a really difficult environment, so busy and so many different places you can go wrong. A blind or partially sighted person would be looking for Stanley now to be confident in his movements and not be jumpy at sounds, sights or smells.
First up, Stanley needs to show confidence in tracing a path for Elliot along the busy street and through the pedestrians.
He's dropped his speed down nicely to navigate around the busy environment. Good boy. Basically, they have a critical area which they know, self-preservation, they're going to move if they're going to walk into an obstacle. We teach them appreciation for us. So he will move left and right and incorporate me into it. Good boy. And then if there's no space through, like now, he'll just stop. Good boy, well done.
Then Stanley's got to safely lead Elliot across the road. Stanley's coping well, but there's a bigger challenge ahead. There's a length of archway by the ever-popular H&M store. He's got to select which side of the arches to go down and make sure Elliot stays safe.
Made the choice to bring me in. Good lad, well done. Steady. Yeah, good boy. So I'm just teaching him that he can use the whole pavement. Looking to me a little bit more than he would normally. It's an intense environment. I think there's a bit more uncertainty.
If he's to lead a blind person, he'll have to cope with buskers. But as they get closer, Stanley is getting hesitant.
Good boy, forward.
This is where Elliot's role as trainer is crucial. He needs to teach Stanley not to be afraid of street commotion like this. And to do that, he uses a cheesy treat to reward him.
Wow, good boy. So now, hopefully, he associates human beatbox with good things. Cheese.
Stanley is looking like a star pupil. Elliot's happy he's handled his first day in a place like this so well. Later, Stanley's mastered Europe's busiest shopping street. But how will he cope when he comes face to face with the escalators at the UK's busiest station?
Wait. Good boy.
Earlier, we saw trainee guide dog Stanley getting to grips with Oxford Street's crowds of shoppers. But now, an even bigger challenge awaits. They're in the tube, and Stanley's about to try leading trainer Elliot up and down moving escalators. First of all, to acclimatise, they get used to tube trains by riding up and down the network.
Yes. Boy. It's not a natural thing for a dog to want to come on the tube. The loud sounds, the noises, the movement, it's all unnatural for a dog. So we take a lot of time preparing them, taking them, sitting on the platform, letting trains come and go.
The next station is Oxford Circus.
Elliot's got special permission from London Underground to train Stanley at the station. It's vital guide dogs can cope in the most inhospitable of environments. A wrong step amongst so much moving machinery could be disastrous. And there's no bigger test than the escalators on the busiest station on the Underground network.
He's never done these before, so I do expect some hesitation, but hopefully all the training up till today will give him the confidence and motivation that he'll want to get on. With escalators, you can't rush them. I had to build a bond of trust. Without that, you'll set yourself up for failure.
First, Stanley will have a go on a static escalator to get him started. To a dog, these huge mechanical stairs must look daunting.
Good lad. Stand.
After a few goes, Elliot's happy enough at Stanley's performance to move him on to the first real working escalator. It's a big moment for both of them.
The escalator. Good boy, yes. And hop on, stand. Oh, good boy. And wait. So that was a little bit of a messy step on. First time he's done it. May have been over-focused on me, maybe. He just sometimes stares so much at me that he doesn't always watch where he's going. So I'll try and take the focus off me later.
It's a good start for Stanley, and he gets a reward. Then he's got to try going down.
Good boy, wait. Hop on. Yes, good boy. Well done. Good boy, wait. Ready, and hop. Hey, good boy. Sit, and wait. Wait. Hop on. Yeah, stand, and wait. He's now been on quite a few, and I'm really chuffed to bits with how he's getting on. Good boy.
With the practice, Stanley is now focusing on the escalators and not his trainer. He's passed this test.
So Stanley's done absolutely amazing here, better than I could have even hoped for, and it just shows that preparation has really paid off.
Stanley still has 1.5 years left before he'll be ready to be given to a blind person. But if he can cope with Europe's busiest shopping street and the UK's busiest station, there can be little doubt he's made of the right stuff. And if his new owner likes shopping on Oxford Street, he can be sure Stan's his man.